What's up, my Gen X and millennial sports fans? Welcome to Nice TV, where we discuss sports and the business behind it. So, today we're going to talk about the Chicago Bears exodus. Yeah, it's a high stake play we're talking about, $1 billion bluff, some people say. All right. Can you imagine the NFL without the Chicago Bears in Illinois? It sounds impossible, right? A charter franchise leaving one of the biggest markets in America. Well, this is the business of sports where tradition means nothing if the math is not adding up. With the Arlington Heights deal hitting political roadblocks in the city of Chicago and in Chicago pushing back, we have to ask the uncomfortable question: is the unthinkable actually becoming a reality? Are the Bears preparing to leave the state entirely? All right. So, hey, let's take a look at it. The Bears brought the Arlington Park property. They purchased that. They want a dome. They want a Super Bowl village, but they want tax certainty. And Illinois politicians aren't exactly rolling out the red carpet. You know, I'm going to give it to you straight. No chaser. Let's get into it right. All right, now, president of the Chicago Bears, Kevin Warren, is an elite businessman. He negotiated the U.S. Bank Stadium deal in Minnesota. He knows that if you can't get a deal at home, you start looking at your neighbors. All right, we've seen teams relocate before. The Raiders, the Chargers. Remember that? If you guys like discussions like this, make sure you subscribe and like so you get more videos just like this in the algorithm. All right. This is totally the nuclear option. All right. Moving out of state. If Illinois calls their bluffs, where do they go? This is where it gets crazy. Do they go to St. Louis, who's been scorned by the Rams? They haven't had a team. They want one. Do they look at Northwest Indiana just across the border, where tax may be a bit more friendly? Moving the Chicago Bears to Illinois sounds like hysteria to fans, downright upsetting to some fans. But to an owner looking at a $5 billion asset, it's just geography. The 49ers don't play in San Francisco. The Giants and Jets don't play in New York. Why not the Bears? All right. Here's my take. All right. I don't think the Bears actually want to leave Illinois, nor do they fans. But I think they're willing to threaten if they can't get those tax breaks. This is a game of chicken between billionaires and politicians and fans. We're just sitting in the middle of it. We're stuck right in the middle. If they move out of state, they're going to literally rip the soul out of the franchise. But if you stay without a new stadium, they fall behind the NFL in arm races. I mean, there's a dozen teams that have better stadiums, all right? So what do you guys think? Is this just a negotiation tactic? Are we really seeing the exit of the Chicago Bears? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I want to hear from the die-hard fans. If you're digging real stories like this, hit the subscribe button. Like, you guys can check out more videos just like this. I have more on my page that you will enjoy. So go ahead, click, watch one of these videos right here, and I'll talk to you the next time, family. Peace.